What's up guys, Kirk Gibson here. Today I'm going to show you how to throw a comeback on the beach. What we're going to do is, the beach is a great place obviously because it typically has wind. So you can really do this anywhere, but at the beach there's typically a strong wind. Today we're here in South Mission in San Diego. The wind is coming kind of off the ocean, a little bit of a diagonal. But the first thing you want to do is find out where the wind's coming from. So what's going to make the disc stay in the air is the wind pushing it, throwing it up at an angle, the wind pushing it, and it pushing it back down to where you are. So if I was to throw the wind with the wind, so you've got the wind coming this way, and I threw it at an angle this way, there's no way that the disc is going to come back to me because the wind is going to be pushing it on the top, pushing the Frisbee down. If I throw it to the side and I throw it at an angle, the wind is going to be cutting it like here, really going to either come down, or if you have it tilted a little bit, it's going to push it one way or the other. Same thing on this side. If I throw it into the air, it's going to push it at an angle or straight. It's not going to come back to me. Okay, so how do we throw it into the wind? So again, first thing you want to do, it's not coming directly off of the ocean. It's coming at a little bit of a diagonal. So you want to find where that wind is, and that's where you're going to aim the throw, right? So I'm going to do a little short one here. Just throw it into the air, have it come right back to me, right? So just a little short one, can have it come right back to me. And just for an example, I'm going to throw it out to the side, same angle, it's not going to come back to me. All right, so from a throwing perspective, what we're going to want to do again, so we've got the wind coming from this direction, we're going to want to throw it at the wind. Now the angle you're typically going to throw it at is about a 45-degree angle. If you throw it too flat, it's not going to come down back to you. If you throw it too much with an angle, it'll shoot back over your head. So it'll be roughly around 45-degree angle, again, depending on the speed of the wind. That could change slightly, but generally a 45-degree angle. So when I throw it, if you want to learn backhand mechanics, take a look at my backhand video. But in general, you're going to want to get a pretty hard throw if you want to throw it up high. And typically, you're going to want to throw with a slight hyzer, a slight inside out edge. So wind's coming here, I'm going to throw it slightly inside out. What I find when I throw it is that if I throw it completely flat, the wind will take it over off to the right. I'll do an example here. I'm going to throw it flat. See, the wind took it off to the right. So these are the same mechanics of throwing into the wind. You're not throwing level at it, you're throwing up in the air. So you do need to put a little bit of an inside out throw, sometimes a little more. Again, it'll just depend on the speed of the wind. So I'm going to do a small one here, but I'm going to throw just slightly inside out. And you can see just a slight inside out. That's going to cause it to come pretty much right back to me. It's coming right back to my left hand because I'm really not getting a lot of snap on it. But the greater snap that you'll get, the more it'll come back to you. So now I'm going to try to throw it far and high. Same thing, it's like I'm hucking a backhand, but I'm aiming 45-degree angle in the air. Okay? 1, 2. So that one came right back to me. If you find it going a little bit left, that means you probably put a little too much inside out. Tilt it back up a little bit. If you find the Frisbee going to the right, you probably threw it a little too flat and need to throw a little bit more inside out. So if you want to just do a shorter pass just to kind of feel the wind, a good way to do it is just throw like a soft one out into the air. You won't put as much IO on it, so this will be more of a flatter throw. And the main difference with this is that you'll throw it kind of pretty flat, maybe even slightly outside in depending on the wind. But you'll notice that it'll kind of turn in the air, similar to if I just threw a short pass. You'll see it kind of like flatten out and fade at the end. So that's what you want to do. If you want to just feel the wind, just throw soft ones. You'll just throw it basically flat. It'll have a nice curve right back to you. So the 3 tips you're going to want to remember is throw with a little hyzer or inside out throw, because you're basically throwing it into the wind. Throw it at about a 45-degree angle up at it. And then lastly, find the wind. If you don't find the wind, it's going to be very difficult for you to have it come back. In fact, it's probably not going to work at all. So find that wind, throw it directly into the wind, and you'll be able to have fun by yourself at the beach. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you got any comments, drop them down in the comment section below. If you want to see any other types of fun throws, let me know. Thanks for watching.